Hey everybody, welcome back to a new video. Sakura Bro here. We are doing another top 30 places on where you should visit in Massachusetts. I was actually thinking of this one for like days now. And plus, since, again, when I'm recording this, I made a video 5 or 6 days ago. So it's time to make another one. And I'm wearing my Elf Flexica merch. It's the long sleeve shirt. Technically, this one wasn't mine; it was my dad's. But he doesn't really deserve to be an Elf Flexica fan because he did some horrible stuff to that YouTuber. So now it's my shirt now. Also, before we start the video, I also wanted to say our 2-year anniversary for YouTube is in 2 months, and I'm excited, and I made plans for that because I wanted this one to be more special than the first one. But regardless, it's a special time regardless. And if you guys want to know when my anniversary day is, if you go on my channel and then you go to About My Channel, I think that's the side button, and then you can see the views of my channel as a whole. And then you can also see my bio about YouTube, and then then it also shows you when I joined and that day, and when I uploaded my video was also, I think it was that same day, or it was the day after. So technically it's like a 2-day celebration type thing, but I just wanted to do something special for that specific day, and then I'll probably do something fun like the day after. But I have not had the second part planned, but I have the first part planned. So yay! Okay, so into the video now. And I am also wearing my Naruto beanie too. And the last time I wore this in a video was technically on my 19th birthday, and then the other time I wore it was one of the Hozak Tunnel videos. So it's kind of funny how I wore this in like 2 Hozak Tunnel videos, and now I'm wearing it for a totally different video. So yeah, it's quite ironic. And yeah, okay, into the video now. So for one of the places that I'm going to say is Boston, Massachusetts. I've been to Boston a couple times. It was mostly for school trips. I haven't gone to Boston again yet for anything besides going for like school reasons. Because I went there once for, in middle school for a chorus trip. And then I also went for elementary school for like educational reasons, because we went to Fenway Park. Actually, that really wasn't educational really for Fenway Park. I mean, it was educational for like Fenway Park as a whole, but it didn't really do anything for learning purposes unless we were like learning about Boston Red Sox. And then there was another trip, and I forgot, for school, but I think it was also for middle school and chorus, because we went like twice in middle school, I think. I don't remember much, but there's a lot to do in Boston, and it's a beautiful place in Massachusetts. And a lot of people who know of Massachusetts, technically Boston's probably like the first places you think about. And another place I would say, I don't know if I said this place in my other video, but I'm gonna say it here, and if it's repeated, I do apologize. Because I was gonna rewatch that video, but my dad was home for the whole day, and then I got sidetracked with like other stuff because I also had to work on my other socials and stuff, so I got sidetracked, and then like I just had trouble focusing today, so I didn't get a chance to watch the other one of top 3 places to visit in Massachusetts. So, oh well, I don't remember. But anyway, so I would say historical Deerfield or Deerfield as a whole. There's another place that I'm going to recommend in Deerfield, but I'm not going to do it for this video. I want to save that place, but I think I said it in the recommendations for the other video, possibly. Again, I don't know. I don't remember. I'd have to rewatch I would have to rewatch my own video. And the reason why is just it's a beautiful area to drive through, and it's also very educational for if you're gonna, like, if you're a parent and you have children and you're married, obviously it's a good place to bring your kids, or if you're a photographer, also a good place, or if you're a content creator, it's a good place to go. It depends if you do a tour or not. Like, if you do a tour in historic Deerfield, you could probably go into some of the buildings. I'm not too sure. You guys would have to look that up on your own. But you could totally, like, drive through it and stuff. And it's a very small area. But there's a lot of historical places in Massachusetts as a whole. So, and also they're very educational. So it's really good for your children to learn historical stuff more through driving through and experiencing it and talking about it and reading about it from, like, plaques or signs or whatever, versus learning it in a school setting, because you're in a room learning from a textbook and not everyone learns that way. So it's better to, like, get fresh air and be out and doing more something productive, because it's easier for a lot of kids to learn that way, and it's also better for them to learn that way. I learned better that way, and I'm doing this for all of you too, so yeah. And then it's just a good time. And then they also have, like, there's, like, a gas station from when you go out, and then if you're leaving historical Deerfield and then you go right and you keep going down that road, there's gonna be, like, a gas station, and you could get, like, cool snacks and stuff like that after, because that would also be, like, a fun part to do for, like, a little mini road trip. Like, you don't have to go that far depending on where you live. Because Deerfield's not that far away from me. It's not, like, an hour away. It's, like, probably, like, half an hour, possibly. Because North Adams is an hour away from where I am. So, yeah. But we're not talking about North Adams in this video. For once, it's not going to be mentioned in this video. For now, you guys are probably going to expect me bringing that town up. Again, Deerfield is a nice drive-through, but historical Deerfield, that area is a different place. The two best seasons to go there, for the most part, I would say, from my opinion, would be the summer and the spring. But winter is pretty nice too, because you get the whole aspect of how it was back in the winter in the time period. Technically, that goes with all the seasons. But the reason why I say it's nicer is just because, like, say if you want to park somewhere and you want to get out of the car to take photos and stuff, because it would be easier than just, like, taking photos from the car or videos from the car. Again, this is from, like, a content creator's perspective, or if you do it for fun, or just fun for socials, you know. And you'd freeze your ass off, because Deerfield is up north. It's pretty up north in Massachusetts, so it gets pretty cold. And, like, there's mountains around Deerfield as well, so, like, you'll freeze your ass off there. And then if you're driving around in Deerfield, you're gonna see a lot of ice coming from, like, if there's any, like, rock structures from the sides, because again, you're driving through, like, mountains technically. You'd see a lot of thick and huge icicles a lot. So, yeah, it's pretty cold up there. So, yeah, that's why, and plus, if you don't have seasonal tires on your car, not a lot of people do, but if you live in Massachusetts, you should, or if you live up north, like, say, New York or Canada, definitely Canada. It would be really stupid if you didn't have seasonal tires up there, because the winter's worse up there than it is here. Maine or Vermont or New Hampshire, saying mostly anywhere that's really close to Canada, you would need seasonal tires. And Massachusetts, you should, because also winter here kind of sucks, but it's not as bad as farther up north. Same with like Connecticut, as I'm saying for examples. Again, common sense when you live up north is to have all seasonal tires so you don't have to change out your tires. Because for people who don't know how to do that, it's pretty much a pain in the ass. And if you do know how to do it, it's still a pain in the ass. I know because I've done it. I know how to change a tire. It's a pain in the ass. It's not a favorable thing to do on a car, honestly. It's not. But anyway, so I did, okay, so this was the first recommendation. So now we're gonna go on to the second. Oh, no, this is the second because the Boston was first, and then Deerfield was second. So now, we're going on to the first mention. The first place would be, I would say Leverett, Massachusetts, but again, Leverett is also a nice historical town in Massachusetts. Actually, I don't know if it's a city, but to me, no, it should be a town because it's more like a countryside area. Leverett is close to where Athol, Massachusetts is, and it's also close to where Orange, Massachusetts is, because you have to drive through all that to get there. I don't think it's really that close to Greenfield or North Adams, but it's a very sweet town, a beautiful countryside, and it's a very historical area, so you're going to see a lot of homes that are from like the 1700s, the 1800s, the 1900s, obviously, because the 1900s is actually more recent than what people think, because we're in the 2020s now. We're not in the 2000s now. The 2000s has passed is what I mean. I did not explain that right, but oh well. Let's continue. So anyway, it's mostly just like farmhouses and everything else, and then that's also where like the Buddhist temple is that we went to and that we explored. That's a beautiful place. But again, I will suggest to do that in the warmer months because it gets pretty cold, unless you just want to do like a little mini road trip and you're just driving around. That's fine. But if you want to get out and stuff, just bundle up and stuff. Because the last time we were there in Leverett, Massachusetts, was technically around Thanksgiving. So we were in there in the either mid to end November. So it was pretty cold. I was cold. I was freezing my ass off, but I did it anyway. It was still fun regardless. I like the cold. I like the cold a lot, so I'm out when it's like below 5 degrees or it's even 1 degrees out. I'm crazy, honestly. I mean, I love the warm weather too, but I just can't really breathe well in the summer because of my nose, because it doesn't take in humidity very well. My mom's the same. We usually get sick a lot during the warmer months because it's not the heat that's a problem. It's more like the humidity, technically. It sucks. But I've gotten better than what I was when I was a kid, so that's why I prefer being up north, because it's just easier to breathe except for the warmer months. But there's not much we can do for that, obviously. But anyway, Leverett, Massachusetts is a nice place. They have a lot of antique shops. Going back to Deerfield, they also have a lot of antique shops and stuff like that. You're going to see a lot of classic cars passing by. You're going to either see them in great condition, or you're going to see them in horrible condition or undrivable conditions. When you're going through like the countrysides and stuff, you're gonna so it's just nice to see and to drive through like history. I love history, so that's why I have a lot of stuff about history for like content platforms. Like most of my videos, usually, unless if it's vlogs, depending on, most of the stuff I make for content mostly have like something behind it, or something history related, or something science related. But that's just how I am as a person. So yeah, obviously if you guys are subbed to me, you guys have the same type of interests and stuff. And Leverett, Massachusetts is also beautiful in the wintertime, as well as technically all the places I mentioned. There's beauty with all the seasons around, but it is pretty cold, so again, that's why I'm gonna say bundle up and stuff. And also be careful if you want to do exploring and stuff like that. Always be in a group or be around someone else, because a lot of places that I show or talk about or suggest, they do not have service, so just keep that in mind as well. Oh my gosh, I keep bumping into this wall. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll probably make another video soon. It would probably be another story time, or possibly another explore video, but we'll see, because there's gonna be a snowstorm this weekend. So, yay. And I love this YouTuber. He's not a YouTuber anymore, but he was a big inspiration for me. His name was Alflexica, and I know him personally, and I was one of his big supporters. He had a lot of big supporters besides me, his girlfriend, my sister, and then his family as well. And I talk more about this on a video I made for inspiration on my Instagram. It's still up, so if you're looking through my IGTV area, or you could probably still see it on my profile grid, it's there. You guys should watch it. It's an important video you guys should see. And no, that video will not make it onto YouTube, because I made that specifically for my main page on Instagram. So go check my other socials. You'll see more content like this on there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as I said before. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay classic.